stop valves everywhere. The setup of the pump that doesn't use any fuel, power, electricity or solar. So the starting point, we found this stream with the prison service. Stream's running through here, and we look for somewhere we can actually raise the level of the water. It's important to have as high a head as possible to make the pump work. So as you can see here, we put sandbags in place just to raise the level of the water. This gives us about, here it's about a 3.5 metre head from the top of the water to where the pump will be. And you'll see there's a pipe running down, it's drawing the water. There's no power or anything, it's just a pipe taking the water from this weir. Now, at the moment, we've only made it out of sandbags. You could run 2, 3, maybe 4 pumps rather than just one from the same setup. At the bottom of the dam comes a black pipe. In it is a 4-inch stop valve so you can shut the system down for maintenance. And inside here, the pipe comes into the middle of this stream, and on the end of it is a mesh cover to stop detritus and stuff getting in there. So it's all protected. Basically this is the dam. This can be done in any type of river with banks like this. You just simply raise it up a bit, give us a head. So from that dam, this black pipe here comes into this tank. Now the pipe could come into the bottom of the tank, it doesn't have to come to the top. It's just the way that it was built at the time. The tank doesn't need to be this big. It only needs to be 1 metre square. It can be raised on a platform. But to make it more efficient and secure and look dynamic, we put the effort into building a big standing tank. So what happens is the water comes in through here. This water you see running out through the side, this is just runoff water. We're not using all the water, we're capturing it. So that's just going back into the stream. We're not wasting it, it just goes back. If we were to, and you can see water pouring over the top. Now if we were to raise the dam and turn it to concrete, we could build this another 2 metres high, and that means we could actually power, instead of 1 pump, we could probably power 3 pumps, maybe 4, and we'll get at least another 50% increase in water delivery up there. From this tank, under the ground, there's some pipes that run across this trench, past our table, and into the pump house. You need to queue up to see this one. So this is that pump put together. You see there's the red handle is a 2-inch stop valve. If you were to close that, the pump stops working. The pressure valve in there you check every few months. It's got half a bar of pressure in it. It's just to steady the pipe. So it stops the pipe vibrating too much. The pump's very powerful. You can hear it in the tank, you can hear it. And that will pump like this. As long as the water's coming in, it will just keep going and going forever. Just replace the valve, check the pressure in the tank, and it will just run. It's excess water, so what a pump does, water coming in here powers those valves, and it has to exhaust the water to help create the energy. That's the water you see coming out the top, so that's just wasted water. Okay. What happens with that is you've got 2 drain holes, one in the bottom, one in the corner. Those drain holes run through pipes back into the stream, so we're not wasting the water, it's just being used to power the pump. For this is about 12,000 litres of water a day delivered here at the top of this hill, and now it's free. This will run for years and years and years. It won't stop as long as water goes into that tank, into that pump. We can increase this flow considerably if we raise the dam and raise the supply tank. But as you can see, all this water is coming out of that hill from that one pump that you saw in pieces, pumping with nothing but the power of water. No fuel, no petrol, no diesel, no electricity, no solar, just the infrastructure and the topography of the land here. Once it's in place, it just keeps doing this forever and ever. Not bad. We're here. I'll show you the parts of the pump very, very briefly. This is a filter. This filter sits on the end of the pipe that runs under this ground and sits in that tank. And the maintenance on it, you empty the tank, because there's stop valves everywhere to isolate. You empty the tank and you just get the grit out like this, and you fill it back up again. And that's all there is to it. This is the pump. This is what powers it. This and these. No electricity, no fuel, no solar, no diesel, no nothing. These rubber pumps and the water out of that tank. I'm not going to put it together, it'll take too long. But basically these are constituent parts. It comes with a spanner, it comes with 2 of these filters, it comes with a connection pipe, and 2 years worth of these. The only maintenance to be done on these pumps is once every few months you just clean this off and you check for wear and tear on these valves. And there's a pressure tank you'll see in a minute. We just check the air pressure in the tank. That's all the maintenance. The kit comes with 2 years worth of these, and these are about $1 or $2 each, not a lot. So maintenance for this pump per year is between $10 and $20, and that's it. And you check it once every quarter. So I won't put it together, but this is it. It's just bits of plastic, specially shaped, with some rubber valves. Pretty simple stuff, eh? We started off doing some IT services for customers in Britain and America over Europe. We've moved in more into irrigation and eco-friendly systems because we've got partners across the world. We've got companies in America, Great Britain, across Africa, and in New Zealand, and some in Europe. And we find ideas from around the world that we feel could benefit Africa. Things like these pumps. Water purification systems that don't use chemicals, water purification systems that don't use chemicals or power, emergency foodstuffs, malaria traps for mosquitoes to help get rid of malaria, a number of other things. We're looking at making zero emissions and zero carbon. So we're all about eco and sustainability. So we want to be able to help people here, instead of growing once in the rainy seasons, they can grow 3 or 4 crops a year. A sustainable crop and a cash crop. So Aotea is working with different companies to introduce technology like this.
Well, this concept of irrigation comes at the right time, because this is the time we've been experiencing power shortages, about the ZESA, what the problems being faced by ZESA, and for this type of irrigation concept, I think will help us, because you don't need electricity, you don't need solar, you don't need biogas, it's just water flowing and then you irrigate. For the country, it's very good because we've got a lot of water bodies in the country. Everywhere in the country there are a lot of water bodies, and it could help our farmers to be able to sustain themselves through this type of irrigation. For ZPCS, well, you are aware we've got a lot of farms around the country. This is one of them. Mazoe's farm is one of them, and we've been experiencing problems in irrigating our crops here. But as you have seen, we can irrigate a lot of land around here without using any power at all. The power is in the river, the power is in the water only, and that's good for us. Not only for the irrigation of crops, yes, because we'll be able to feed the present population, and we should now be able to utilize some of our farms through this type of irrigation. But also at the same time, Zimbabwe Prison Correctional Service has embarked on a rehabilitation program for the inmates. Our inmates should now be able to learn this type of irrigation through Aotea global partnerships, and I think it's going to be good for us so that eventually when they get released and they go back to their communities, they can sustain their families. So there couldn't be a better way of making sure that we teach our inmates how to sustain themselves when they get released than this type of concept of irrigation. So it's good for us as ZPCS, and also I think it's good for the nation. I'm happy that the Department of Irrigation has been involved in this pilot project. So it's quite good. We are happy with that.